Hello, hello, welcome here, welcome back. This episode of As It Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose, and I am your host, Crystal Lavender. So I'm super excited to be reading for you guys today. The full moon messages. See what messages we could get for the full moon. Oops. Turn my volume down over here. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for being here. It is a pleasure. It is my honor to be reading for you today. So thank you for coming in and hanging out with me. For those of you that don't know, my name is Crystal Lavender, and I am your host of this channel. Yeah, stuff. Okay, so before we get started, we're going to talk about this. This right here is a book I wrote, and it's called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood sexual trauma and addiction, okay? And I wrote this whole entire thing using my phone and some paper. I used a text-to-talk app on my phone and published the whole entire thing using just my phone. So for those of you out there that think that you don't have the resources, or that you don't have a laptop, or you don't have like the specific software in order to accomplish whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, I guarantee you walk around with the tools in your pocket like all the time, okay? And I share my story not because I'm proud of all the stupid stuff I've done, because I've done a lot of really stupid stuff. I've made a lot of really dumb decisions. I've let a lot of really bad things into my life, and I had to take accountability for that, and I had to learn how to transmute that energy, and now I have turned my pain into purpose. So I appreciate every single one of you that are here with me on this journey. Like, we're all on this journey together, and we're all perfectly imperfect, okay? And you are worth it, okay? I guarantee you're worth it. Whatever darkness, whatever it is that you've gone through, like, there's somebody out there that needs to hear your story. So if you think that that nobody will listen to you, or that your story doesn't matter, I guarantee that your story does matter, that you can provide only the words that a specific person needs to hear in their life. Like, the only way that they can be gotten is through you, okay? So don't be scared to turn your pain into purpose. All right. Hi, Dan. Hi, Mom. Okay, so we are going to get started with the full moon messages, and we're going to go from Aries to Pisces, and we'll see what this full moon is bringing us. So let's get started. Oh, I guess I should write it down. Aries. Well, no pain, that's good. Aries, what does this full moon bring into the Aries collective? What sort of messages do you have for the Aries collective, universe? So spirit, please remember to hit that little like button, little share button. Come in and say hello. Hello. It's a little click for you, but a huge bada boom for me. Big bada boom. Okay? Multipass. Chicken good. Should I rate it from 1 to 10? What rating would you give it? Your big old Coke burp there, Dan. Aries. What do we got for the Aries collective? So Aries, we have the Nine of Swords, the Emperor, and the Justice. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus, or a Libra. And it seems like you have been super in your head, okay? Like, I don't know if this is because it's in the past position. Like, you might have had something that you've been super anxious about, like have been feeling a lot of anxiety, but I think the full moon is bringing some sort of stability to whatever it is that you've got going on in your head. Like, maybe some of you are thinking about the worst possible case scenario, and out of all the possible possibilities, don't pluck the one that's the worst possible case scenario and like stick it in your pocket and focus on just that. Out of all the possible possibilities that are out there, like, make sure you give a good balance of, at least some of the good things. It's good to be prepared for the worst case scenario, but don't spend all your time and energy focusing on the worst case scenario, because then you'll end up manifesting that. And you'll be like, see, I told you it was like that, but it's like, did we manifest it, or was it really just like that? You know what I mean? Yeah, because you got the High Priestess, you've got the Emperor and the Upright. Some of you might be walking away from a situation with the Eight of Cups here. Like, your intuition is telling you, like, to walk away from something. Like, you don't feel like you're getting some sort of recognition that you deserve, or that somebody is not being like honest and upfront with you. Yeah, like you got the 10 of Cups in reverse. So something about a situation with somebody else, or like some sort of contract or maybe a job, is not fulfilling to you here with the 9 of Pentacles. I think that making a shift out of this 9 of Swords, like out of the worst case scenario, or leaving a job that is toxic, or leaving a situation that is toxic, will be very beneficial to you. It might be really, really hard to take those steps at first, because I mean, we're so used to being in our comfort zone that it's really uncomfortable to make those moves. But I think that it'll be very profitable for you if you do take that step out of your comfort zone into something that is more like on your level, more for your vibration. You know, maybe you've outgrown where it is that you live, or maybe you've outgrown where it is that you work. You know, like you're just not happy with where you're at, or with the person that you're with. And I think that it's like you're tormenting yourself, like staying in this position or staying with that job. You know, and I think if you take that leap forward, like there will be cause for celebration. You know, some of you might have found out about a third party, or you might suspect that there's a third party with somebody. Hi, Julie Booley. You know, and some of you are scared to take that risk financially, because you feel like you're like, well, how, if I put my 2 weeks in, like, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to, you know, be able to pay for the things that I would like, afford the lifestyle that I want? But I'm telling you that the universe, with the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Wheel of Fortune here. Like, if you take that risk and put your faith into the universe and your ability to create change for yourself, you'll find yourself in a much better environment, one that's more suited to you, suited for your vibration. I think you have outgrown you've either outgrown a person, or a space that you're in, or a job that you're in, and the universe is nudging you to push either for a new job, or to push in a new direction. All right. And it's like, if we don't listen to those intuitive nudges, and we don't make the decision for ourselves, like if the universe comes in and has to push the tower over for us, it's usually not as pretty as if we just made the choice to do it ourselves. So if you're being pushed in the direction of like making some sort of change, like, we can't take everyone with us. It might be painful to have to, you know, leave your coworkers, or to leave your boss, or to leave, you know, this house that you grew up in, or whatever it is that you're having to transition on from. You know, and it's okay to feel like mourning for the loss of whatever it is that you're letting go, but don't stay in that vibration. Okay. All right. Taurus, what is the new moon or full moon bringing for the Taurus collective? I hope everybody's having a great day today. I was working hardcore in the astral realm, so I don't know, some of you guys could be having really vivid dreams. Like, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what's going on in your dreams, like how it is that you're feeling. Like, you might be getting some sort of secret messages, or working on the astral level in your dreams. You know, if you're kind of feeling like sick to your stomach, if you've been feeling kind of nauseous lately, those are also signs of like ascension symptoms. So don't think that that there's something wrong with you. Okay, it just might be the upgrade in the energy from the solar flares that are happening, or because the full moon is right here, and we just changed seasons. So happy birthday to the Cancers out there. And the solstice. We have the solstice, we have the full moon, the changing of the seasons. So there's a lot of change that's going on right now. Taurus, what do we got for the Taurus collective for the full moon in Capricorn? Ooh, Page of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Empress. So some of you might be feeling very nurturing. Like, you might have somebody around you that feels very nurturing. You could be dealing with another Taurus yourself, or you could just be feeling like in your energy, like you feel very giving right now. Like, you want to give. And it's like, the more you give, it's like the more you receive, right? And it's not like you're giving out of expectation. It's like you're giving because you feel abundant in your energy, because you feel like the King of Cups. This dude looks like Prince sitting in that chair, right? His purple suede. He's got his purple suede on. It's like he just got his swagger about him, you know? And I feel like you feel very much like you are nurturing, like you have a very nurturing energy about you right now, and you just kind of want to give your energy, give your time, you know, your attention. You know, maybe you just went through a tower moment. Like, in the past, there might have been some sort of tower moment that happened and you're like rebuilding from that. And it's like, now you have this newfound confidence of that you can, like, there's nothing that can happen to you that you can't like overcome. It's like you've made it through 100% of all of your bad days. And it's like giving you this new like sense of accomplishment, you know? Like now you feel like you don't need anybody to be happy. It's like you're abundant with happiness. Like you feel very, very motherly, you know. Some of you might be hearing like if you are able to get pregnant, I'd be careful with that because you are very ripe right now. All right. So in the past, you were very like burdened, like something in your past like held you back. It's like I don't know if it was something that was in your mind that you were scared to push forward towards, but it's like after that tower moment happened, it was like, oh well, what was I even worried about anyways? Like the tower came through, and maybe a floodgate opened, and all this stuff got washed out, and it's like after you came out of it, and there was the sunshine, you have like this newfound like relief, like why was I even so worried? Like that wasn't even that bad anyways. Like even your worst possible case scenario, like wasn't that bad. So I think some of you are needing to take a leap of faith, not a leap of doubt, but a leap of faith. Something that is very like spiritual. Maybe some of you are starting to get into journaling or like dream journaling. Make sure you write down any sort of like crazy synchronicities that happen to you. Like you might be getting a lot of messages from the universe and a lot of synchronicities right now. And it's kind of like blowing your mind. Be careful of somebody that is an undercover hater, or somebody that might be keeping secrets from you. You might have somebody in your presence that is that doesn't clap for you when you win, type of deal. It's like they're jealous of your success. They might be jealous of like how you handle yourself. I mean, but that's not really a you problem. That's a them problem, right? Don't let other people's like insecurity stop you from being the best you can be. It's like, yeah, you want to give. It's like you feel very nurturing, like you want to give, And that's one of the things that helped me a lot. Like one of the times that I was super, super down, like just totally like F you universe, I can't stand this, like in one of those like deep, dark, like moments, I went to a loaf and jug, and I was sitting there with a cigarette. It was when I smoked cigarettes at the time. And I was like trying to find a lighter, and I couldn't even freaking find a lighter. And I was like cussing at the universe, and then there was this person that was next to me, and they were having car problems. And I was like, I'm not helping them, universe. I was all like pouty, like I'm not helping them. Like all I do is help people. I don't want to help nobody, And so I sat there with my unlit cigarette because I couldn't find a lighter. And like I saw people come and try to help them and then leave, and then come and try to help them and leave. And then this guy went to go push his car into the intersection. He was like pushing this freaking Bronco with this into an intersection. And I was like, all right, fine. Like I'll help these people, universe. So I got behind him with my van, and like I kept pushing off of my car, off of my van with his Bronco, and he was trying to jumpstart his car. And the first couple of times it didn't work, and we tried again, we'd back it back up, we tried again, we push him, and it didn't work. And then finally, like his car, his Bronco clicked over. It was all started his freaking Bronco, and he got into his car and drove away. And like in that moment, I was like, I felt relieved, I was like, wow, like all I had to do was actually help somebody in order to make my vibe feel better. It's like I felt way better after I actually helped them than sitting in the freaking car pouting. So I think some of you like might see somebody that needs some help, and it might make you feel really good to just help them. All right. Gemini. What is a new moon or full moon bringing for Geminis? I keep saying new moon, but it's a full moon. So full moon in Capricorn. It's the change of the seasons. Full moon in Capricorn. What sort of full moon messages do we have for the Gemini collective? Please and thank you. Source Spirit. What do we have for the Gemini collective? So Gemini, it looks like you have somebody that is around you that is keeping secrets. Okay, so something's going to be illuminated with this full moon. There might be somebody that was trying to emotionally manipulate you, we have the Magician in the reverse, we have the King of Cups in reverse, and we have the Moon card. So somebody might be trying to emotionally manipulate you, and I think this full moon is going to illuminate whatever this person's been doing. It's like whatever is done in the dark will come out to the light. So if you've had some sort of like suspicion about somebody, or you're thinking you got an undercover hater or something, like I think this full moon is definitely going to illuminate what your suspicions about this person are, and then you're going to put them out to the curb, right? Like this person might be win at all costs, might be very immature, might be younger than you, and they could be trying to siphon your money in some way or another. You know, you might have suspicions of this person trying to siphon your money, but they're trying to get something from you that like some sort of monetary something from you. And I think you like intuitively feel it, but you don't have any solid evidence of it. And I think this full moon is going to illuminate that for you, Gemini. And you do have somebody on the sideline that is wanting to offer you a cup of love, okay? But they kind of feel like it might be this person that feels a little like almost too good to be true, you know, like they're trying to convince you that there's something that they're not. It's like they're putting on a front. And I think you're going to find out some truth about this person, but I don't think you need the evidence for it. I think you just need to follow your own intuition, you know. But if you're looking for some sort of evidence, I feel like this full moon energy, it will definitely illuminate this for this person, okay? And they might be feeling really guilty about whatever it is that they're doing, or, you know, something about the truth coming out is going to be a harsh lesson for this person, okay? But I think it's an important lesson for this person. Yeah, I think this full moon is definitely going to illuminate some sort of secret agenda, you know. And you've been like, maybe you've been burdening yourself trying to, you know, am I right about this? Am I right about this? Or am I wrong? You know, it's like you don't want to falsely accuse people of stuff without having evidence, but at the same time, you don't want to ignore your intuition. So it's like you're trying to figure out like which way to go. And if you're ever in that crossroads, like follow your intuition, you know, because you'll be 100% happier with your decision. Even if you were wrong to, you know, you'd be like, okay, yeah, I was wrong, than if you were actually right and didn't listen to yourself. So I think this full moon is going to bring some sort of illumination to some sort of secret hater, or to somebody that has not the best intentions for you, you know. Or if you were looking for some sort of confirmation about that, there's your confirmation. Yeah, I think they're trying to siphon your money some way or another. Somebody is trying to siphon money from you, or they feel like you're their sugar mama, or like you'll be their sugar daddy, you know, like if they just say all the right stuff and you know, blink their eyes and bat their eyeballs, that they'll be able to get whatever they want from you. And Gemini, I don't think you're falling for it. You're like, nope, I ain't playing that game. Yeah, and this person might be really pushy about it. So if you have somebody that's like trying to manipulate you, they're usually really pushy. So anybody that's like trying to convince you that they're a good person, or, you know, they're like, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Like my mama always says, man, don't trust people that say trust me, you know? Like if you can be trusted, then that will show in your character. Like you don't have to tell me that you can be trusted. Like I should be able to know that, you know? So watch out for people that are trying to like push you into believing them, because I don't think they are to be trusted. All right. Cancer. Let's go on to Cancer. Happy birthday to the Cancer collective out there. We just switched into Cancer season. We just had the solstice. We got the full moon today. So happy birthday to the Cancers. See what sort of messages we got for the Cancer collective. What is this full moon bringing to the Cancer collective? Please and thank you. Cancer. Oh, we have the Star, the Queen of Cups, and the Moon in reverse. So the Star is in reverse, the Queen of Cups, and then the Moon. And then we have the High Priestess. So I think some of you are going to be let down by someone. Like there's somebody that maybe made a promise to you or has installed like you're hoping that they'll come correct, or you're hoping that they'll act right this time, but it doesn't look like they're going to be acting right, and I think it kind of is disappointing. With the Five of Swords, you'll just have to refrain from actually arguing with this person. Don't stoop to their level, okay? Like they're going to try to antagonize you, and you might be a little hurt finding out that they aren't coming correct or that they aren't telling you the truth, but your intuition knows best. You do have the High Priestess, but you have the Moon and you have the Star in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have 2 Aquarius cards and a Pisces card. All right. So there's something that you've had your either you had your hope on that isn't manifesting, or like you've put a lot of hope in somebody that is just going to act their same old way. Yeah, they're bound and chained to their old ways. Like you might have hope that they'll change, or hope that they'll get into recovery, or hope that they'll act different this time, or hope that they learn something. So don't put all of your eggs into one basket with this person, okay? Because they'll end up disappointing you, and then it'll be an ending. All right. Like don't have all your happiness in the hope of this, okay? Like make sure that you are still happy outside of whatever this situation is. Because I think it's going to come to an end. Whatever this final straw is for you, once they disappoint you this one last time, I think you might just be done with it. Some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, Aquarius, and Pisces. It's like you gave them one last chance, and they're still playing their old games. All right. If you're hoping that this person has changed, they're not. Like you got the 8 of Cups too. Like they haven't changed. They aren't sorry for whatever it is that they've done. Like if they were truly sorry, then they would change their attitude, or they would change how they act. But it's like they're not really sorry. They're sorry that they have to deal with some sort of consequence, but they didn't actually learn from their behavior. All right. And I think that really kind of like pops your bubble a little bit, like you were really hoping that this person would come correct, that actually would tell the truth this time, or wouldn't do what they have been doing. But it looks like they're still up to their same old shit. So don't put all of your eggs in that one basket. All right. Yeah, and look at it as an opportunity like that. It might have been like somebody that you loved and you really cared for, but you don't need people in your life that are like that, and not everybody can follow you to where you're going, and I think maybe some of you were hoping that this person would change their act so they could like raise their vibration with you or work with you, but they're not doing that. So yeah, it's definitely coming to an end. If there was like a karmic situation with this person, like maybe that was the lessons that you needed to learn. Maybe they needed to learn by being this person to you. All right. So don't put all your hope into this person, because they haven't changed much. Let's go on to the Leo collective. Leo. Hello. Hi, Renee. We are on Leo right now. Leo. What messages do the full moon have for the Leo collective? Leo. What messages do we have for the Leo collective for the full moon? What is this moon bringing into light for the Leo collective? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Leo. I appreciate you guys all being here. Please remember to hit that little like button, subscribe, say hello. Hello. It's a little click for you, but it's a huge bada boom for me. Big bada boom. Chicken good, okay? Chicken good, multi-pass. You are very welcome, Renee. Leo. Woo, your money looks good, Leo. So something that's been weighing you down is like you like untied the sandbag and like you feel a little less weight on your shoulders. Like maybe you completed something or paid something off, like you made a final payment on something. So now you have like some sort of financial relief, but your money looks good, Leo. You know, this full moon is going to bring you some sort of financial relief or like one less payment that you have to make. But you've got the 10 of Cups and you have the 10 of Pentacles. So like your home life is going to look good. Your financial situation is going to look good. Like you're putting down a little bit of the burden. Like there's one less thing to be burdened by. You know, maybe you guys paid off like some sort of credit card debt or like some sort of payment that you were having to make. So now you have like more openness with your finances. You know, but I feel like you are going to be feeling really good during this full moon, Leo. Like really accomplished, like your house feels happy, the people around you feel happy. Like I think you paid something off and like dropped some sort of burden, you know, so like you no longer have that financial responsibility. So now you can have a little bit more fun with whatever it is that you got. Deck switch. Let's see what we can get from the Mythic Tarot. So yeah, this full moon is definitely bringing you some sort of financial like gain, you know, but I think it's like not that your finances are going to get better. It's like what you're paying off gets less. It's like you have less burden to worry about financially, you know, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So like definitely things are going to be moving in your favor. All right. And you're coming out of like some sort of, you're being like spiritually guided, you know, like if you feel kind of lost, like if you felt kind of lost, I think you might be getting some sort of downloads or signs or synchronicities from the universe. Like pay attention to those, you know, like pay attention. Like if you're like thinking some sort of really deep thought, you know, and then all of a sudden you stub your toe, you know, like what were you thinking about when that happened? Or if you were thinking about something and then the light shut off or the light just all of a sudden comes on, it's like pay attention to what it was that you were thinking when those things happened, you know, and I think you'll get some pretty clear signs from the universe about whatever questions it is that you're having. It's like I think the universe is really, really open to talking to you right now and to like answering your questions, you know. But be careful of if you have some sort of toxic individual in your life, because you got the Devil on top of the 7 of Swords. Like if there's somebody that had an addiction problem, okay, they're not like, don't enable them. All right. Don't, if they come to you asking for money or whatever, like go ahead and go and buy them some food or, you know, give them some shelter or something, but don't just like play into their whims. You might have somebody that comes at you with some sort of sob story about, you know, about how their lights are going to get shut off or their life is falling apart or, but I think this person is like, is playing on your sympathy. All right. So don't enable this person to continue playing on your sympathy. All right. They say, how can you tell if you're enabling an addict is if they're happy with you or not, right? It's like if they could come and eat your food and get your money and you could give them a ride to wherever they want to go, then they're happy with you. But if you try to, you know, put a stop to something, you know, like they're going to try to use it against you and they might be trying to manipulate you. So be careful of anybody that has a tendency to use you in that aspect. But you do have the Lovers card here. So you might have some sort of significant relationship coming in with this full moon. But there might be a little bit of healing to do either on their past or your past, you know, or maybe this person that has addiction problems, like you're really connected to, you know, but you do have the Sun card. You could be dealing with a Leo. You got Leo, Gemini, Capricorn. But your money looks good, Leo. Like, I think that you've paid off some sort of financial debt and like now you're freed up to do something else. But this devil person, don't tell them that. Okay. Don't give them any clues that you have this finances available, because then they're going to think that they have some sort of entitlement to it. And if you don't help them, then they're going to like throw a pity party or try to say that you're a bad person. And you're not a bad person for taking care of yourself and not falling for this person's story. All right. All right. Let's go on to Virgo. VIRGO. Hello. Welcome here. Welcome back. Please remember to hit that little like button. come in and say hello. Hello. Howdy. Sup, y'all. Full moon for Virgo. What is this full moon bringing in for Virgo? Please and thank you. Virgo, what is this full moon going to illuminate for Virgo? We have the Capricorn full moon, and we've got the changing of the seasons, and we have the solstice, and we have all that cardinal energy going on in the air right now. So a lot of things are like starting. Ooh, Virgo, I think someone secretly has a crush on you. I think someone secretly has a lot of love for you. You got the moon and the 2 of cups with the ace of cups. So you might have somebody that has friend zoned you, that like has a secret crush on you. You got the sun card on the split. All right. Like this person might be really good with their finances. Like they might own their own business. But they definitely want to hand you a cup of love. All right. But they got some sort of secret crush on you with the strength. So you definitely could be dealing with a Leo. We've got Leo and Pisces on the board right now. But this person has a secret crush on you. This person wants to offer you their cup of love. All right. Offer you their chalice. They're like, I could pour from my chalice and you could pour from your chalice. You know, this person sees you as as the sun. They see you as the sun. The Leo is another Leo card. They see you as like they could be happy with you, you know, long-term stability, commitment, you know, somebody that has their ducks in a row, that doesn't like throw pity parties or, you know, doesn't like treats the waiter good, puts their cart back, you know, has like a good sense of like moral compass, you know. But Virgo, you would definitely have somebody that the 10 of cups, like this person can see a happily ever after with you. All right. And you might have friend zoned this person, or this person might have friend zoned you, or maybe it is somebody that is a friend of a friend, but this person can definitely see a long term with you. Like they want to offer you that cup of love. They want to offer you that cup of love for sure. And they want to go on ventures with you. They see you as very adventuristic, you know, somebody that like takes life in a stride, kind of goes with the flow. Don't let no twist of fate ruin your day kind of deal. But I think this person is secretly in love with you. This could be a friend, or this could be a friend of a friend, or somebody that you meet through other people. But I think that they've had their eye on you for a while. Yeah, they've had their eye on you for a while. So they might be offering you that, you know, they might be coming forward and telling you their truth with the Ace of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Like they might be like, okay, well, I better shit or get off the pot, you know? Like if I don't speak up to Virgo now, then I better forever hold my peace. Yeah. They want to be victorious. They want to be victorious. They feel like that you guys could work really well as a team together, that you guys could build an empire. You guys could be like a power couple, you know? And they feel like just having you on their arm is a whim all by itself. You know, they feel very like spiritually called to you. You know, they might have been having some sort of synchronicities or like, you know, signs from the universe, like pushing them or nudging them to come towards you. But this person's definitely got it bad for you, Virgo. And I think this full moon is going to illuminate how they feel about you. You know, the Temperance, like their feelings are not going to be, they're not going to be able to hold their feelings in. They're not going to be able to hold it in. They love you, Virgo. You know, and this could be somebody, like I said, that's a friend of a friend, or somebody that you friend zoned, or that they friend zoned you. But it's like secretly they're like super in love with you. All right, let's go on to Libra. Libra. Hello, hello. Welcome here. Welcome back. How are my lovely Libras doing out there today? Want your salsa recipe? I think everyone wants your salsa recipe. Libra, what is this full moon in Capricorn bringing to the lovely Libras? Please and thank you, universe. Libra. What is this full moon in Capricorn bringing to the lovely Libras? What is it going to illuminate? What do we got for the Libra collective? Ooh. So I think something that you were sad about before, like something that you were heartbroken, because we got the Three of Swords. So whatever it was that you were heartbroken about before is like you're going to see it for what it truly is, like with the Queen of Swords. We have the Three of Swords in the beginning and the Queen of Swords on the end. So there might have been somebody that you were like really pining after, or, you know, that you were like totally like felt like you were in unrequited love with. And you're going to see it for what it truly is, for the lessons that it truly like, that it truly carried, you know. You're gonna see that you were better off anyways without this person, that you could do better without this person. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups. You're gonna see like how much better off you've been without this person in your life, you know. Something about like maybe you were sad that they didn't pick you before, you know. You might have been heartbroken they didn't pick you, but it's like now you see things for the way that they truly are, you know. Like you've moved up in the world, and like now you could look back and be like, okay, I see why that had to happen that way, you know. I think you're getting some sort of like reassurance from the universe that everything happens exactly the way that it's supposed to, and that you're not going to miss out on whatever it is that is actually for you, you know. There might have been something about this person that you didn't really understand, you know, but you kind of see them in a whole new light now, and like you understand why they were put on your path, you know. Like I don't think you are going to be I don't think you're sad about the past anymore. Like you might have been super sad before, but I don't think you're sad now. It's like you've moved out of that phase, and it's like now you're on to the being grateful and like more of accepting and understanding of like where you're at in life, you know. And it's like if somebody doesn't want to be with you and they can't see how beautiful you are, they can't see what you bring to the table, then I mean that's their loss anyways, right? Yeah, and you got the Ace of Cups. You might have somebody that's trying to give you a cup of love, yeah, with the Two of Cups, you know. Or maybe this person like, you know, maybe this person sees that you're doing good now or something, and like you're not having it. You're like, well, where were you when I needed you? Where were you? Like, why didn't you like me then? Like all of a sudden you want to like me now, you know? You're like, ain't having it. Like you might have felt used by this person. Yeah, but you got the Ten of Cups, you know. And I think that's just permanent, like that's your permanent contentment in the realm of the heart, you know. Whoever it is that you've got coming towards you is going to make you look back at the past and like be thankful that you didn't burden yourself with that relationship, that you didn't burden yourself with coming together with that person, you know. Because whatever it is that you got coming towards you is way better than anything that you thought you could have had, you know. It's like better than anything that you could have imagined, you know. Yeah, you might have not thought that you were good enough before, but you definitely think that you're good enough now. It's like you've learned more about your value, you know, like what you bring to the table, like who you are as a person, you know. And like anybody that didn't take you up on your Empress self from the past, you're like just kind of laughing at, like, haha, you know, too bad, so sad. You know, it's not like in a manipulation way. It's not like you're trying to have control over them, or, you know, it's just like, you know what you're worth, you know. And if they didn't see your worth before, then you're not going to try to let them come slide up into your DMs now, right? Because you know your worth. You know what you bring to the table, Libra. And if they couldn't see it, then that's their bad, because whatever you've got coming in is way better than whatever it was that they were offering anyways. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Please remember to hit that little like button and the little hi button. Say hi, subscribe, drop in and say hello. Hello. Scorpio, what is the full moon bringing in for the Scorpio collective? Scorpio. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening tonight or morning, wherever you're at. I know these solar flares and the solstice and the full moon tonight is like, I'm super energized. I am energized, ready to rock and roll. Gonna rock and roll all night and party every day. Scorpio. What is this full moon illuminating for Scorpio? What do we got coming in for the Scorpio collective? Please and thank you. Scorpio. Flash up there. Hiya. Ooh, you got the Hierophant strength and the Lovers. So like you have maybe a very divine connection coming to you. Like you have some sort of very like significant like you feel like it was fate, you know? Like you meet somebody and you just instantly like feel like you could trust them. You instantly feel like you could love them. Like you feel like you've known them for your whole life. You know, you feel like maybe you guys feel like you have a godly mission together. You have some sort of mission. Like maybe you guys are both healers, you know? Maybe you have a mission to heal the broken, you know, and you guys are going to work together to build an empire. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. We got Gemini and we have Taurus. You know, and this comes after a lot of inner work. Like I think you've done a lot of shadow work and a lot of inner work, you know? And I think you're just starting to come out of your like hermit cave, because we have nothing but major arcana on the table here. We have the Hierophant, Strength, the Lovers, and the Hermit. So far it's been nothing but major arcana. So whatever this connection is with this person that you've got right now is super intense, okay? And like you feel like it was fate, you know, like you feel that fate brought you guys together, and it might have just been just after you like came out of your hermit, you know, you might have just come out of like your little like healing cave of your healing waters, you know, at a time that you least expect it. You know, you could be dealing with a Leo. We got Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, and Taurus. But this connection that you have with this person, or this person that you're going to run into, you know, like they might own their own business. You might have your own business. You might be self-employed, you know, but they're definitely going to help you build an empire, you know. And it's like you just intuitively feel that you could trust them, that they are part of your path. It's like you feel like this tug, you know, this spiritual tug, you know, and you don't feel anything shady about them. It's like something about them is like finally, you know, like you feel like finally like you found your person. All right. So for the Scorpio collective, I think that the full moon is going to be illuminating either who your person is, or they're going to be bringing somebody onto your path like out of chance, you know, just fate. Like you turn the corner and there they are, like when you least expect it, when you're not thinking about it at all. Like you've probably already gave up on love all the way together, you know, and then here comes this person, you know, and you're not going to be up in your head about it at all. You're not going to have any sort of like, can I trust them? How do they feel about me? Like you're going to know. Like there's no way to describe the knowing when you know, but when you know, you just know, you know. So this person is definitely like divinely guided to you. You know, you guys definitely have a very strong connection, a very, very strong soul contract. I think you guys will do a lot towards healing the planet. Like you guys have like this mission together, you know. You guys both might be spiritual, you know, you both understand like spirituality, like whatever that means to you. You guys are both on the same page as far as that goes. You know, and this person's going to be like a breath of fresh air for you. And I really think that they own their own business, or that you own your own business, and they're going to help you build like this empire, or you guys are going to build the empire together, you know. And you won't ever have to worry if they're leaving or not. Like you will have no question like how this person feels about you. There will be no question on if you could trust this person. Like you won't be asking tarot anything about this person. Like you'll just know. All right. So I think the full moon is bringing in your person, Scorpio. Bringing in somebody that's super significant to your path, to your healing path, and to probably help the world. All right. Go Scorpio. Let's go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Please remember to hit that little like button. Come in and say hello. Hello. It's a small click for you, but a huge bada boom. Big bada boom for me. Multi-pass. Big bada boom. Sagittarius. What is the full moon, the Capricorn full moon bringing in for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, you feel like you're kind of backed into a corner with the Seven of Wands here. It's like you feel like you're kind of backed into a corner. You know, that these, like somebody's pushing you to your breaking point or something. Somebody is pushing something. It's like you feel like it's like you against the world, you know, like you and that little familiar right there against all of them freaking wands. You know, it's like you feel like you are fighting the whole entire world, you know, but you do have a lot of options. There's a lot of options available, but you might not see it because you've been so backed into a corner. You know, maybe you just have this like me, myself, and I are going to take on the world, and you might not see all the love and support that you have around you, because you do have the Ace of Cups and you've got the Six of Wands. You know, like you do have a lot of support around you. You have a lot of people that love you, you know, but maybe you're so used to doing everything yourself. You're like, no, if I don't do it myself, then it doesn't get done. You know, if I don't do it myself, then it doesn't get done right. And it's like you feel like you might be feeling overburdened or like trapped in some sort of corner, you know, but you do have a lot of love and support around you. You got the Lovers, you got the Page of Swords. You know, the truth is that you are loved, Sagittarius, and you don't have to do this by yourself. You know, some of you might just have a problem asking for help. It's like, well, those that are close to me should know, you know, but I mean, people aren't mind readers. We just expect people to be mind readers, and we expect people that love us or that are around us all the time they should just intuitively pick up that we need help. Right. But I feel like you've been doing so much with so little for so long that it's like these people feel like you could do anything with nothing, you know, but make sure that you're reaching out, you know, reaching out to the people that love you, reaching out for the support. Like you do have support around you. So make sure if you are offered help, that you accept the help. Okay. You know, even if it's not done the way that you want it to be done, like they're at least putting in the effort to try to help you. Because you do have a lot of love around you, and it is not just you and your familiar against the world. Like there are definitely like supportive energies, you know. I just feel like you've done so much with so little for so long, as like you're just used to doing it by yourself. But there are people out there that really want to support you and want to help you. So don't turn them down, okay? If somebody offers you help, don't turn it down. And like don't be afraid to speak up either. I mean, but you're a Sagittarius, so it's not like you're afraid to speak up. Yeah, you're definitely supported. You have a lot of love from the universe. The universe is very supportive of you. You have the Knight of Cups, you know, but sometimes you just don't feel like you're strong enough to do it all by yourself. And I mean, nobody is strong enough to do it all by themselves. You know, it takes a community. Ain't no unity without community, right? Yeah, and you'd be a lot less burdened if you accepted the help that people are trying to give you. So if somebody comes towards you trying to help you, like accept the help that you're being offered, okay? Don't be like, no, I've got it. I've got this. I'm cool, you know? Like let them help you. All right, Capricorn. Hello. Welcome here. Welcome back, Capricorn. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening or morning or day, wherever you're at, whatever time this video finds you. Please remember to hit the little like button and say hello, pop in, hello. We don't bite around here. We might nibble a little bit. We don't bite. Capricorn, what is this full moon illuminating for the Capricorn collective? Capricorn, what is the full moon illuminating for the Capricorn collective? Hey, the bib worked, Mom. Just so you know, I just tried to drop some cards. My mom made me this little bib right here. It's like, it says 52 card pickup, because I keep dropping all the cards. So I put it underneath here and tuck it into this drawer. And it totally caught him. So it did its job, Mom. Sorry, off topic there. All right, Capricorn. What is the full moon illuminating for Capricorn? What is the full moon illuminating for the Capricorn collective? So it's the end of something and the beginning of something else. So one cycle has ended, and you are definitely manifesting a new beginning with something else that you're doing. All right. You do have the King of Cups in reverse, so be careful of anybody trying to emotionally manipulate you. But in order for one thing to begin, something else has to end, and sometimes it's hard to let go of things that we want to take with us, but you're being spiritually guided to let go, that it is time to move on from something, that whatever soul contract that you had is over, and it could be just the end of like a phase in your life, There's definitely some sort of completion, but you do have the 10 of Cups on the pole here. So you have some sort of completion, but you're moving towards the 10 of Cups, like you're moving towards permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. And in order for that to manifest, you have to let go of whatever it is that's keeping you connected to the past, or keeping you tied to whatever that is that you've outgrown. All right. Like we can't hold on to our childhood forever. We can't hold on to our singlehood forever. It's like when people get married, like they have to, go through their phase of losing their singlehood, because now they're going to get married, and we grow from being a maiden mother into a crone. There's all these different stages in life. And it's like, I think you're moving out of one stage of life and moving towards a more permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. And that could be in your home space. That could just be within yourself. That could be with all the relationships. It's like, once you establish like permanent happiness within yourself, like all of your other relationships outside of you, like reflect that. So if you were struggling before, like if you were having some sort of struggle, it's like, I feel like you are moving into calmer waters. This will be a time of moving into like not so rough or turbulent, like, obstacles, like I think you're going to hurdle over whatever obstacles come your way. Whatever obstacles have been holding you back are definitely ended. If you've been going through a period of like financial strife or like uncertainty, that is ending. There's definitely an ending towards a new beginning of permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. I think you did have somebody in the past that was trying to put you in the middle. You've got these two people right here, and they're fighting, and then there's that person that's in the middle that's like, I don't want to hear it. So there might have been somebody that was trying to put you in the middle of something before, and that's over. Whatever it was that they were trying to get you involved in, like they're not involving you in that situation anymore, whether it be like a custody battle or something to do with with court, or just having you in the middle of something. It's like that period of time is over with. And I think that you are moving triumphantly into a more calmer season. It's like this season will be a lot calmer for you. Like you won't have such turbulent waters to ride out, such crazy waters to navigate. It's like everything will be moving a little bit more fluently, and you might have had somebody that underestimated you. You might have had somebody that underestimated you and put their like bet on the wrong person, because we got the Judgment in reverse, we got the Two of Cups in reverse, we have the Lovers in reverse. So whatever it was that ended, like I think this person bet against you, and now they're going to have to pay that piper, and then watch you succeed. And it's like they're gonna like, happiness is the best revenge you could possibly put out there. It's like you don't wish anybody like any ill will or harm. You just continue to heal and become happy, and the people that were holding you back will automatically like either they'll learn from that and like follow suit, or like that's really the best revenge, is to move on and be happy, right? So I think you are moving on to more calmer waters without whoever this person was that's holding you back. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. But this person this person bet against you and lost, Capricorn. And I think that you'll get to watch that play out, you know, like you'll just sit back, you know, in your own, like your own bubble of like self-reliance and confidence and love, you know, like you're not sending any ill will out there, but it's like you're going to see how that decision affected this person. But there's definitely an ending with the Death card there, you know. And I don't think it's anything that you're going to regret. Whatever's ended is not anything that you should feel bad for or that you should have any sort of regret for. Like, it's supposed to end. And I think you'll be better off with this ending, you know. And this person's going to see you thrive, and they bet against you. So, their loss. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Please remember to hit that little like button. It's a small click for you, but a huge bada boom for me. Big bada boom. Big bada boom. Chicken good. Aquarius. What is the full moon illuminating for Aquarius? What is the full moon illuminating for Aquarius? So Aquarius, if you were wondering about a job situation, like I think that you are going to have to put in a little bit more work. It's like it might require a little bit more work before you get promoted, or it might require a little bit more, like it's not ending. Like you have the world in reverse, so it's not ending, but there definitely needs to be a little bit more work put into it, or a little bit more love or passion put into whatever it is that you're doing. You know, you might be being spiritually guided with the Eight of Wands here. Like you might be seeing signs and synchronicities from the universe. You know, little dolphins are guiding the way. All right. But there definitely needs to be a little bit more work put in. You know, either a little bit more work towards like emotion, you know, feeling vulnerable or having emotion towards something, or not being so impulsive. Like we have the Knight of Swords, you know, so don't be impulsive. Don't make any impulsive decisions. You know, don't be spitting truths out that are meant to hurt people. All right. You might have somebody that's like telling you some truth, but it's truth meant to hurt you, or it's like they're trying to mentally manipulate you. It's like you want to put a halt to all that for sure. But there's definitely some sort of work on the emotional front that needs to happen here. You know, you might be hiding something, or somebody might be hiding something from you with the moon here. Like you might have undercover haters that might get illuminated during this full moon, you know. But something that's been burdening you is definitely going to come to light. Like you're going to get something off your chest, or you're going to like express yourself or express your emotions, you know, in a way that somebody will actually be able to hear you, you know. Yeah. But you got the Tower and the Death card, but they're both in reverse. So if you're scared to express yourself because you think that this person's going to leave you, or they're not going to accept your truth, or they're not going to reciprocate how you feel about them, I don't think that that's the case. Like, I think that they will accept you. They will accept the truth, you know, that you can be open and honest with this person, that they're not going to abandon you. You know, they're not going to use it against you. Because we got the Death in reverse and we got the Tower in reverse. So, I mean, it's not going to come to an end. Like speaking your truth or being vulnerable to this person is not going to make it come to an end. You know, maybe before you felt like you had to walk on eggshells, you know, but you got the Wheel of Fortune and the upright. So speaking your truth might actually like make you closer to this person instead of like pushing you guys further apart, you know. I think right now, like you need to speak your truth, whatever your truth is on an emotional level, like whatever's you got this something burning inside of you that you need to get out, or you need to say. Make sure that you say it before it erupts. Okay. Like make sure that you say it before it turns into some sort of like, explosion. You know, like you don't want to wait and then all of a sudden explode. It's like if you have something to say, like make sure you say it at the time that you feel it, you know. And I think this person is definitely going to accept whatever truth it is that you have to tell them without using it against you. Hi, Vanessa. Like you You are safe to tell this person your truth. You are safe to open up to this person, all right? With whatever this has been nagging, whatever's been nagging at you, whatever's been bubbling underneath the surface. Like now is definitely a time to come forward. Yeah, it might take some strength, you know, like maybe before you told somebody how you felt and they used it against you, or they like abandoned you for it. But it's like, if that's the case, then those aren't your people anyway, you know? Yeah, and you will get your justice. Like you will feel a lot lighter. You'll feel a whole lot lighter after you express whatever it is that you need to express. Could be dealing with the Leo. We got Leo and Libra. And Capricorn. And we got the Cancer as well. So yeah, we got the Chariot. All right. So move towards whatever it is that you're wanting to go after. If you have something that you want to say it. You know what I mean? Don't be scared of what other people are going to think or how they're going to react, or, you know, if they're going to use it against you or whatever. Like if you got something to say it. Now is the time to say it. All right, Pisces. Pisces. What is this full moon bringing to the collective of Pisces? The Pisces collective. Please remember to hit that little like button and share. Stop in and say hello. Hello. Ah, what was that? Page of Cups. So you might have some sort of new artistic idea that you want. Like you haven't actually put it on paper yet, but you might be like rolling it over in your mind. You know, maybe this full moon is going to bring you like some artistic idea, you know, some canvases. Is like you have this blank canvas, you know, you're not sure what you're going to paint on it yet, but it will be profitable. You know, if you're like wondering about like stepping out, you know, and doing something creative, maybe starting your own business, or, you know, stepping out of the ordinary box that you have been in, I think that you will be profitable with it. Yeah, like you're manifesting this, like you've been thinking about it for so long that you have all the tools available to you. You have all the tools that in your pocket available to you. You have the canvases, you have the paint, you know what I mean? You have the artistic ability, you have the clientele, you have the support from the universe, you know? So I think that you are just in the midst of actually doing it. It's like you have all the tools. It's like now you just need to actually put it on paper, whatever that is for you. You know, maybe you're getting your own LLC, or you're actually like, you know, putting it on paper. You have it on paper. Like, no, this is my degree. This is my business. This is, you know, this is like you're getting something copyrighted. This is my idea. You know, you're copywriting your idea. But it's something that you've definitely manifested. You've had in the works for a long time. You know, and you definitely have the support of all the people that are around you. You have the support of the universe. You know, there's a lot of love for this project, whatever this project is that you've got moving forward. You know, you might have a business partner. You might have like your significant other might be really like helpful in this process. You know, they're very like understanding and supportive of your creative ventures. You know, like I think you have all the tools necessary, like, and you have all the hope. Like you've got a lot of hope. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini. What else do we got? Aquarius, Gemini, or a Pisces. You know, but you're a Pisces too, so that could just be your energy. But whatever this creative adventure it is that you've got is going to bring you like a lot of stability. And I think it involves traveling. Like you might have to do some travel, or you might get to do some traveling with this new artistic project that you've got going on. But you actually have to put it out on paper now. It's like now you have all the tools. Like you've had the idea for a while, you've manifested it. It's like now it's time to put it into action. All right, it's time to start putting that paint to the canvas. Like don't just hoard all of the materials and not ever do anything with it. All right, like actually put it to action. Let's get something from the mythic. Time to put it in action, get it copywritten, to finalize your LLC, to, you know, to actually put it into action. Yeah, you are being divinely guided to do that. You know, don't worry about what other people are going to think about it. Like, don't let the I'm not good enough, or don't feel like you have some sort of imposter syndrome. Okay, like, you are not an imposter. Like, you have the tools, you have the abilities, you have the know-how, you have the experience. Okay, and there's a lot of people that are supportive of you. You know, you have a reason to celebrate. Okay, so don't hold back whatever this like creative this new creative project you have going. You have the sun. Okay, so it will be successful. If you're wondering if you should start your own business, or if now is the time to do that, like, definitely now is the time to do that. You definitely have all the tools available and all the things you need to do it. All right, so those are all of my signs for tonight. I hope everybody has a very wonderful evening. And as always, thank you so much for being here. Like, it's a super honor that I'm here to be able to do this. Like, 5 years ago, I didn't even think that I'd be alive to be able to do this. So it's an honor that I'm here, and it's an honor that you're here with me. So I super appreciate everyone that is here. And until next time, fruit beep beep. Love you. Be good to each other always and always.